Welcome Battle Brothers, I am the Epic Narrator. Today we're going to be playing Final Liberation Epic 40k. This is a battle report of the Ultramarines versus the Orks of FROSTGRAVE. This is mission 1 of the narrative Volistad campaign. If you want to see how I fared previously, follow the link above. Now, I'm sure you'd agree that is the best game intro in the history of video games. Dawn of War has nothing on Final Liberation. Right, we're going to be playing on normal difficulty. There are plenty more amazing cutscenes in this game, so you have to stay tuned to the series to see them. On with the next cutscene.
Arduous been deployed Commander Militant to retake Volistad from the Orks. The 10th Ultramarines under the command of Captain Ultramarine have been dispatched to the planet's surface to secure a wide landing zone for the Imperial forces. May the Emperor be with you.
So to start, our force consists of 3 Predators, 3 Whirlwinds, a Thunderhawk gunship, and a detachment of Space Marines. That Thunderhawk gunship is going to be crucial in our initial attack. Our Predators are going to be heading straight up the main road and grab that middle objective and hold it. Now what we also want to do is we want to be unleashing the autocannons and the las cannons on any available Ork war buggies. Really, it is the war buggies that will make or break this game. In the first turn of the battle, our Thunderhawk gunship is going to steam up the right flank. It's going to deposit the Space Marines right on the objective. And we want to take that northernmost objective as soon as possible to start depleting Warboss Scroll's morale points. But big problem is that Thunderhawk can easily be knocked out of the sky. Very rarely boys themselves, just with their bolters, can knock that thing out of the sky. The thing that we really need to worry about is the Ork war buggies. All of those war buggies are armed with autocannons. Those autocannons can easily take out our Predators, and they can easily take out the Thunderhawk as well. Our Whirlwinds are just going to be softening up the Orks. If we're lucky, we might destroy 1 or 2 units. Those whirlwinds are really notoriously bad artillery units. It's not until the later game where we get the Imperial Guard bombard that artillery is really going to play a role. The worst thing that can happen at the beginning of the game is, one, our Thunderhawk is destroyed with all of those Space Marines on it. Two, that Thunderhawk is notorious for fleeing the battlefield. Now, every time it fails a rally test, it flies its maximum distance off the side of the board. So basically, you get one turn to rally it back, and if you're lucky, it joins the fray again. Losing that Thunderhawk is a big hit to morale, and this can be the deciding factor. Now that we've discussed the battle plan, we've deployed the units, let's get to purging some Xenos and liberating Volistad. So the battle has begun, so we're going to first target our whirlwinds on the objective. Fails to hit anyone. No. Yes! First casualty to the Imperial. Again, we're lucky we can take out this whole unit. Okay. In all honesty, that was not too bad of a first round for those whirlwinds. Our Predators are going to be moving up onto that objective. When we take that objective, after next turn, we're going to be depleting War Boss Scrolls morale points by 25 points a turn. So these objectives are crucial for our victory. This is where the nail biting really starts. Sending our Thunderhawk up over those trees, and directly we're going to be landing them straight onto the objective. Now, the Orks are most likely going to be taking pot shots at us. So I'm going to lower the Thunderhawks down to ground level. So it's already taking fire, but what we heard there is those bolters bouncing off the hull. So fingers crossed. We're going to deploy them here behind this bastion. Theoretically, this should give them some cover. So we set out the Marines here. We're probably going to be losing quite a few Battle Brothers in this first round. So we need to pray that they do not break ranks. So we're taking another hit. It's very easy when you're playing Final Liberation to accidentally move your units, so that is probably not going to be the first time that you're going to see that today. So all units deployed, and now I want to unleash hell with this Thunderhawk. So I might, if I can bring it up, and hopefully take out one of these units. Bang! Battle cannon, bolters. Okay, unfortunate. So we almost took out a whole unit there. So there's only one left. Sir. I'm sure the Battle Brothers can finish him off. Sir. Sir. Yes! Sir. That's one unit down. Okay, so it's Ork Overwatch fire. Sir. Sir. Nice shot. Sir. Yes, so again that's another full unit destroyed. First Ultramarine casualty. You'll be remembered, bro. So that is the Ultramarines fire completed. Now onto War Boss's Scrolls turn. So there's going to be Fog of War. So I'm going to edit some of this out of the video and we'll just punctuate it with the important points. So what we can see now is thankfully a lot of these Orks have failed their rally test that are running already. There's our first sign of the war bikes or the war buggies. Oh dear. A huge loss there for our Ultramarines. And so it wouldn't surprise me if they already are going to begin to run. So these are what we need to worry about. These war buggies are the real menace. And as suspected, the Thunderhawk flees at the sight of blood. My guess is that when it comes to next turn, he will continue to flee, and that will be the Thunderhawk out of the game. So the Predators are in range of nothing. We want these Marines to move up and take that objective, and also do some damage to these Orks if they can. So if we can take a whole unit, that's another blow to morale. So another Battle Brother unit. We want to take out that remaining Ork. And unfortunately they've moved too far now, so they can no longer fire, and they cannot get in the building for some strange reason, which is quite annoying, so we continue to move them forward. These guys, let's move them forward and take a shot at those Orks who are looking particularly dangerous. 2 shots, and yes, we've taken out another unit. So let's hope we can capitalise. Yes, right, so those 2 or 3 units have been taken out this turn. This will be a devastating blow to Skrull. And we've taken our objective point. Let's move up now. We want to be edging these Predators forward to try and take pot shots of those war buggies. But as I've mentioned before, these Predators are very vulnerable to these war buggies. Not only can these war buggies engage them with autocannons, but they can also fly in and engage in hand-to-hand combat. And as we know, we do not want to be engaging Orks in hand-to-hand combat. So these are our main worries. And if we lose 1 Predator, that is a huge blow. These Predators are very expensive units, so losing just 1 could be the potential end of the battle. So final stage, we want to unleash our whirlwinds, causing as much damage as possible. Not worth targeting those war buggies at this point. If we're lucky, we can collapse the building. Yes! For the Emperor. Things are going to plan, brothers. So let's see if we can capitalise on that devastating blow. So these Orks are out in the open. Just a measly couple of casualties. So as you can see, these whirlwinds really do not do much damage. You might be thinking, why not? Whoa! Okay, well I stand corrected. So that's 2 units taken out of the fray already. And these guys still can fire, but I'm going to keep them as Overwatch. There are more Orks fleeing, so that's the sound we want to hear, is those Orks running away. Excellent, so they've run and fled the objective point. Leaves it open for us to go in, take it, and get another 25 morale points potentially each turn, or 25 away from Skrull. So with both those morale points, okay, taking casualties. I'm pretty sure we're going to see some broken Marines who are going to be fleeing the battlefield next turn. That was a Overwatch fire. Overwatch fire from the las cannons from the Predators there. So Skrull just edging up these war buggies. Thankfully, our brothers did not break, but as suspected, and as I notified you in the plan, the Thunderhawk has fled the battlefield, and that is that. So that is a big blow to our morale. So just losing that Thunderhawk, you can see that we're on 450 morale and Scroll is on 420. So there's still everything to play for here. Devastating miss. Again, let's continue to go for these units because they seem to be the most charged up. Oh, yes! That's a great blow. So these trees, as far as I'm aware, don't cause much. Oh, there goes a tree. The trees themselves don't seem to help in any way. Perhaps I'm wrong. If I am wrong, let me know in the comments below. So what we want is these predators to open up and take out some of these war buggies. Any war buggy taken out is a great achievement. Edge it up on the road. The reason we're moving on the road. This, come on, take it out. Come on, bro. Yes. We need to edge this guy closer, but it seems that those barrels and boxes are obscuring his view, unfortunately. So I'm going to keep that guy there for Overwatch and try and creep this guy forward. You can still not see any of these warbombs. Slowly edge it forward. So he can still take a shot. Move forward one maybe, and that will be enough, and I'll try and keep him there to take Overwatch fire. Look, oh, you can see. Last cannons. So this war buggy could potentially take out 2 of our predators. So these are really dangerous units.
Commissar.
Okay, so our battle brothers cannot see anyone.
Sir.
Yes, so we want to try to take those guys out.
Commissar. Commissar.
Is that an Ork unit there? Keeps targeting something. Okay, so we're going to run this guy in. It's taking Overwatch fire. That was the autocannon you heard there from the warboat.
Sir.
Okay, so that one guy. Let's take the objective. Oh, devastating blow. Oh,
Sir.
blown away by an autocannon. He died valiantly. I can't remember how to get into these buildings.
Sir.
So that would give us some extra protection from the Orks. Okay, so let's throw caution to the wind and just move these guys in, I think. So they certainly cannot see anyone. Predators are completed, so now the whirlwinds are done. That's the end of our turn. So we can hear Warboss Scrolls units fleeing the battlefield, which is good. Again, that's what we want, that's what we need. So the bulk of his arm, there was our one measly guy. 2 las cannon shots, miss. Really what we want for those Overwatch shots is to go for those war buggies, but there's no way to control. And there's the autocannons. Okay, we're lucky. They both missed the Predator. But there goes one singular Marine. So if this is a human player, you would hope he would be firing those autocannons at vehicles as opposed to infantry units. Now, we were lucky there, I think. Now, can we capitalise on our advantage? We've taken the objective, so now we've got 2 objectives. That means Scroll is going to be losing a massive 50 victory points each turn. Autocannon. Yes! Can we repeat that success? Looking for targets, so we're going to have to creep this guy forward on the road. So, yeah, so you can see, so autocannon again. Last cannons. Miss. Devastating. Brutal. You had one job, brother. Okay, so let's move him back from the battlefield. Move it. Oh dear. Okay, so we moved him a bit too far, and he's lost the ability to shoot. This guy can only move 10 and shoot, so it seems he is potentially suppressed at the moment. So let's come back to him. Whirlwinds. Target on top of the hill in the open. Fingers crossed. No, but we did get an incidental kill there. And there is a war buggy I did not spot. I thought that was a wreck. Fingers crossed. Last shot. Go! Yes. That was lucky. Lucky we noticed him in time. Or could have been the end of the battle right there. 2 casualties. We can take that. Hopefully I get 3 casualties this time. Yes! Taste the Emperor's fury. And more of Scrolls units continue to flee the battlefield. He's on the back foot now with only 155 victory points to our over 400. So that was Overwatch fire by our Ultramarines. Autocannon shot. Ooh, there goes another unit of Marines.
Commissar.
Okay, again, we're getting lucky with these Scrolls turns. He's not using his war buggies to his advantage. We need to take this guy out. Bounce off the hole. Oh dear. That could be trouble. So hopefully we can see through a friendly unit. Bang, bang. Finally! Only took 50 million shots to kill that guy. So he can no longer move, so we have to keep his double las cannons as Overwatch fire. And there's that one remaining buggy. Can we move up and take him out? Not yet. Edge him forward. Edge him one more. Okay, that's as far as he can move and shoot. So we will keep him there for Overwatch. Let's help the whirlwinds. Critical miss. Is that a direct hit? But no damage? Come on, gosh. Kill something. Okay, that's more like it. 2 casualties. Leaving 1 singular orc on the hill. Can we see anyone? No. I think we will move these guys closer in to the objective and try and take some cover behind the refinery. So you can see that these guys are heavily suppressed. Try and entrench them. Doesn't work.
Commissar.
So they're suppressed, which means they are not fully combat effective. This is a good sign, and I think I can call the battle here. Warboss Scroll is down to 65 morale points. So my guess, if not this turn, then the next turn will be victory for the Imperium, and we can begin the liberation of Volistad. So also making a last ditch effort of trying to entrench, but I do not think it will be enough to save them. So let's let's open up with the Predators. Try and take out these Orks before they fully entrench. Great shot, lads. Yes. Take out his final two mates. You ain't going nowhere, son. And maybe they live to fight another day. Predators. Any war buggies for us to pick off? No, not yet. A couple of Orks though. I think to try and take these guys out just to get another unit destroyed. Oh, there we go. Ork eviscerated by that cannon. Last shot. Fleeing Ork. Again, he lives to fight another day. Lucky lad. Moving forward on the road. I think we'll just move this guy up and move him to reinforce our Marines on the objective. That will be our turn.
Commissar.
Take a few pot shots at these Orks, or perhaps move them up closer to the objective. Who we go for? They're running there. Take
Sir.
on the refinery, and we will do the same with these guys as well. Further reinforce that objective marker. And we have it there, brothers. So, Warboss Scrolls should be fleeing the battlefield. Excellent.
Sir.
Now, the real treat of final liberation begins. Next, we have an awesome cutscene.
Very impressive, Agrippa. Your victory was decisive.
It was in the Emperor's glory, Commissar Holt. We must now return to aid our brothers in their quest.
Yes, of course. The newly arrived warriors of the Mordian Iron Guard will provide the backbone to our initial assault. We move to take the spaceport of Costa. Reinforcement fleet Ravager approaches. The port is tactically crucial for their inclusion in our forces.
The Lord Commander Militant is fortunate to have you as his right hand in this campaign, Holt. No living Commissar holds more respect.
Goodbye, Agrippa. May the Emperor guide you in your quest.
Well, you heard it, Battle Brothers. We are now in command of the Volistad spaceport. What you can see here is our campaign map for the rest of the game. So we are based in the southernmost sector with Commissar Holt. If you want to see what happens next, you have to tune in to the next episode where we are going to blood our Mordian Iron Guard. And if you enjoyed this video, why not give it a like and subscribe to the chapter. Just giving a like and writing a comment really does help with that juicy YouTube algorithm. And until next time, may the Emperor protect you through Nurgle's blood.